Hi everyone. So, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. So, because I have promised to myself and to you all that I will be sharing more and more about my transformational life. And I just had some epiphanies, and I also want to be more honest and vulnerable with myself and with y'all. So I just felt like the need to express myself, even though it's a little bit of an uncomfortable topic for me, because it's about me. It's about me kind of confessing things I haven't been able to embrace the last few weeks. I mean, look at this scenery though. Can you see this? It's just beautiful. So I have come to Bali for more than 3 weeks ago. And many people have asked me why I came to Bali. And I came to Bali because I wanted to do yoga. The initial idea was to do even a yoga teacher's training. That was my motivation to come here. But besides that, I also had many other reasons, and one of them was also that I just felt like I've been called. Like I felt like Bali was calling me. Knew I had to come to Bali at some point, and I just felt like this is the right timing. So I have come here more than 3 weeks ago. I don't know, for those of you who have read my blogs or my social media posts. Oh, I can hear the thunder now. So it's rainy season here, so it rains a lot. It's not been easy for me. So I came here to rest. I knew I had to rest because Japan was just really an amazing time, but also very intense. And I really felt like I need to rest. So I came here, and I feel like I've never rested this much in my life for such a long period of time. I'm sleeping constantly. I'm just super lazy. And whenever I want to do something, whenever I want to put something into action, become proactive, something always comes in my way, and it gets sabotaged by like the weirdest things. Let me give you an example. So before coming to Bali, I already had the feeling that maybe I shouldn't be doing a teacher's training, or maybe that's not really the thing I want to do at this point. But I would love to do yoga. I came here to do yoga, and also to connect more on a spiritual level with myself. But I still haven't done yoga yet. And for example, there's this, I went to this one big studio. I wasn't feeling it, but it was very famous. Everybody told me to go there. I wasn't feeling it. I went there though, and I was like, I don't think it's really mine. And I found a different spot which is very near to my place. I went there like 3 times because I just love to, connect with the people. I love to see the place before I take classes or whatever. But it was always closed when I went there. And then I think the best example, like the best proof, which felt like is telling me don't do any yoga at this moment, was when I bought a pair of leggings, because I didn't have any pair of leggings to do any yoga. And I have some pants, but it's not really the best to do yoga in. So anyway, I bought like a pair of leggings, like random leggings, nothing fancy. It wasn't expensive either. And guess what? I cannot find the leggings anymore. They're gone. They just disappeared magically. I have no idea where they are. And that was like the week when I was like, okay, now this week I'm going to start taking classes. At least let me just try once. So, and there are plenty of other examples where I feel like I want to do something. I want to work on my business. I want to expand more, start, getting to work as a coach, etc., etc. But everything is so difficult here, so much that I'm like, what is going on? Something is off here. I felt super stuck, super frustrated, and I'm somebody, I love to be proactive. I love to create. I love to make stuff. I love to be in action. Okay, I'm a Leo. I'm human design manifesting generator. I have a lot of fire in me, and and also water, but I just love to create and do stuff. But whenever I want to, so now I'm talking more about masculine and feminine energy, which is the topic of this video, by the way. So I am more comfortable being my masculine energy than in my feminine energy. And we all have masculine and feminine energy, right? By the way, it doesn't matter. It's not about the gender. It's about the energy. It's like yin and yang. We need both energies in order to feel good. And if one energy is too strong than the other, then we get like out of balance. And trust me, I feel like I haven't been able to balance at all here. I don't know if it's because I've never been to Bali before or Indonesia. It's the first time I'm coming here. It's a very, very different environment to me. The climate isn't so much my thing. It's extremely humid. I've never experienced a place this humid before. So anyways, I just don't know how to tap into my masculine energy nor into my feminine energy. But I do know that I feel more comfortable when I'm in my masculine energy. And the masculine energy is about the penetrating energy. It's the creator. It's the proactive. It's the doing, the making. It's that kind of energy, like, going forward, outward. The feminine energy, on the other hand, is about being and receiving. It's the intuitive energy, resting and just relaxing and surrendering and receiving. That's the feminine energy. So we all have that. And again, like, I have never been very good with receiving and with my, like, tapping into my feminine energy. I've always been good at doing and making and, creating, but just receiving hasn't been easy for me. And so I already mentioned, if you are like out of balance, if one energy is too strong than the other, you do feel even, like you feel it physically even. And for example, last year was a year where I was super stuck in my masculine energy and I couldn't tap into my feminine energy, or I was struggling at least. And it made me really sick. Like, I got sick. Mentally, I was sick. I was depressed. I had burnouts, not only once. And so that kind of gave me the, it motivated me, or it encouraged me to look into my life again, and to really question myself, what is it that I really want, to really connect with myself. So since then, I've been really, since I have become more aware about my feminine and masculine energy, I've been really trying to become more conscious about it and to try to connect to my feminine energy as much as I can, which is about, being intuitive, surrendering, receiving, relaxing, as I already said, which is not natural to me, or at least I have been conditioned. But I also feel like there are certain traits we have, and I feel like my strongest trait is the masculine energy. And since I started to do that work, it became more and more easy, or it became easier to me to tap into my feminine energy, especially I knew, because let me put it this way. So I started to see that many people are actually also in the masculine energy, especially living in a country like Germany, or being a country like Japan, where I was recently, where the masculine energy is very strong. About the Japanese culture, I feel like actually there used to be more, or there's actually more feminine energy, but I just feel like many people don't have access to it. Which, by the way, happens to every country, I guess, and to every people, every nation. But anyways, so in Germany, I got used to it. I knew how to tap into my feminine energy, or I got better, at least, to tap into my feminine energy while being in Germany. Now, I went to the DR, and DR is a very feminine energy to me. It's a very intuitive country. So it makes me, I can tap into my feminine energy very well when I'm in the DR. And then I was in Miami. I think I was doing a good job in staying in my feminine energy. And then I went back I returned to Germany, and I was doing also very well. I was in Japan doing very well, because I know all these environments, and I can feel now pretty clearly which environment, or what kind of environment is feminine, more strongly feminine energy or masculine energy. And most places I have been so far this year were masculine energy. So for me, it was kind of easier to tap into that, because I know that structure, I know that system, I know the people more or less, because I come from a similar background, talking about the Western culture and also the first world systems. Now I'm here in Bali, which where I've never been before. Everything is so different to me. Everything. The climate is so humid, as I already said. I wore a pair of jeans one time and it never got dry again. It's that humid, and I cannot handle that. It's too humid for my taste, honestly. So, I know that this is not a place where I could be living permanently ever. But I think, yeah, so this is such a, this place is such a feminine, strongly feminine energy. And I just don't know how to tap into my feminine energy, and I feel a lot of resistance towards that feminine energy. I don't know why it's more easier for me when it comes to the DR. But then, I don't know if you believe in astrology, but I do believe in astrology. And my mentor, Cinnamon Rose, by the way, if you're ever interested in working with energy and getting to connect with yourself more. So she could read in my astrolocation that this place makes me sleepy and tired and just dream a lot, which was like very relieving. It was relieving to hear, that, okay, it's not only me, because I've been just sleeping insanely a lot. And everybody keeps telling me, well, seems like you have to rest. But I'm like, I have rested enough. I'm ready to create and do stuff. And I have other friends here who are staying here, and they're super productive, and I'm not productive at all here. And as I already mentioned, like whenever I do try to become productive, something just sabotages my way. So yeah, I just had this realization while I was walking here in the nature, and not only nature, but like in this rice field, surrendering myself. And maybe it helped that I had some massage earlier. I just realized, okay, it's not easy for me to receive. And I want to learn how to receive better, how to surrender better, how to relax better. And I'm really doing a great job, by the way. Like, it was not easy for me before, like way more difficult. But that's like a journey I am experiencing right now. Right now, I'm feeling good. Most days I felt shitty about myself. I felt so unworthy. I felt so boring about myself. It triggered me a lot for not being able to produce as the way I would love to produce. I even felt almost depressed. I think I was depressed, or I get depressed easily here. So, and another thing which also I think triggered me is like, I wanted to like Bali so badly. Like everybody was like, oh, Bali's an amazing place, you will love it. And here I am, struggling with so many things and feeling a lot of resistance towards everything. I mean, I already mentioned it in the other video, in my last video, but I don't like insects at all. It's not that I don't like, but I just am so afraid of them. I'm so afraid of animals and insects. And I hate saying that because I love nature. I love the scenery. I love this green and vibrant green color. And that's the reason why I came here. I'm tired of seeing all the high buildings and like capitalistic, advanced technological cities, which also have their benefits, right? Don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to have a contrast. And here I am now. And I'm so disappointed about myself that I'm not enjoying myself to the fullest because I'm feeling so much resistance. There are so many things I would love to do here, but I haven't done yet because I'm so intimidated by everything. Like, I cannot handle a lot of new things at once, like on the same day. I have to take small steps. And the best way is to have somebody with me. I'm by myself, right? But I had the other day I got lucky to hang out with friends, and because I was with people, it comforted me and I felt more safe. Oh, can you hear the thunder? But now I'm not with them every day. Like, in general, my default is that I'm by myself, and I love being by myself, and I don't even feel lonely thanks to the nature, thanks to the animals and insects, which I'm so afraid of. But I'm learning to connect to nature even more. I'm understanding they're part of the nature. I'm part of nature. Like, we are all one. That's something I understand here. It's just that, it's difficult to live in that standard. So I'm learning. I'm processing. I'm progressing also. And it took me 3 weeks to finally understand that maybe Bali is just really not the best place for me at this moment, or maybe it is the best place. I have no idea. I mean, how do you judge things, right? And there's always good and bad about something. And of course, I can always leave this place. Nobody's holding me here. I'm not obligated to stay at some place. I mean, I am a free bird. I can stay wherever I want. But I came here because I knew Bali was calling me. I had all these signs, and now I'm here. And it's not the way I have expected. It's not the way I've expected, and Bali surprises me every day. Every day. It's beyond my imagination. Even this, I just had lunch, prior to this video, I just had lunch at this place, and I saw they have they had pictures of their, they have pictures of beautiful scenery and greens and lake, and I was like, where is it? And they were like, oh, it's actually in the backyard, so you can have a look. So I'm like, okay. I started walking and walking and walking. My goodness, it's huge. This is what I'm talking about. Bali surprises me on a daily basis. No matter if I go out or do go out. Because I certainly have also days where I just don't leave the house at all. Like yesterday was a day like that. I'm just sleeping, eating, watching internet on my phone, sleeping again. I nap 2 times or 3 times a day. It's insane how much I can sleep here. But I'm not rested and I get headache, and of course I'm sleeping too much. Anyways, it's not, people who know me well know that this is not the Kuriko they know, and this is not the version I like to be. But maybe there's a new version about me. Maybe there's a new Kuriko who wants to surprise me, because it's about getting to know myself, right? So yeah, anyway, it's a long video, but I finally feel like I am able to express more honestly about what's going on. And this is just about documenting my life, my transition, my transformation. Everything is new to me. I don't have any idea how to be a nomad and how to be my own way of being a nomad. And I think I should leave now before it starts gonna pour rain, and I will go to the supermarket now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. Give me a big thumbs up and comment anything in the comments if you enjoyed this kind of video, if you experience something similar with your masculine and feminine energy, or a masculine energy or feminine energy environment, or anything. If you resonated at all with this kind of video, please comment down below. I would love to see your comments. It means a lot to me. And thank you for listening until the end. See you soon. Bye.